Hey guys, welcome to Pick a Card Reading. Today's reading is what are the best careers for you. If you are not new to Pick a Card Readings, go ahead and click on any of the stacks that you are attracted to. The timestamp for each stack is down on the description box below. Now, if it's your first time picking a card in a general reading in my channel, I'll explain. Now, each stack has different totems or spiritual animals. If you are attracted to them, go ahead and click on that, okay? So for here, first stack is Butterfly Rebirth. So if you're attracted to the butterfly, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change, you have brilliance to share with the world, love every part of your journey. If you feel like you're someone who is trying something new, you want to do something else, better click on Butterfly. So that stack is for you. It's also guided by the Bloodstone gemstone here. So if you want to pick that combination, go ahead and click on stack 1. Okay. Stack 2, we have the Elephant. Greatness, love is your strength, leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. If you are a leader, you feel like you're great, you're powerful and strong like the elephant, go ahead and pick stack 2. The elephant is ruled by or guided by the Chevron Amethyst. Okay. Stack 3, we have Elk, nobility. Okay. Yeah. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay, so if you feel like you're a noble, you're an elk, go ahead and click on stack 3. It is also guided by the green calcite. Okay, for stack 4, we have the Racoon, the inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So if you feel like Racoon is for you, go ahead and click on stack 4. Okay? It's also guided by the rose quartz over here. Now, if you aren't attracted to any of the 4, there is also the 5th one, which is the jade. Okay? Hey guys, if you've chosen the butterfly, the rebirth, this is your reading. Okay? So the careers for you, the best careers for you are 10 of Cups, the Devil, and Queen of Wands. Okay, now I'll explain each one in the next spread. Now for the career of 10 of Cups, we have Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. Now this is explaining a bit about the career of 10 of Cups. Basically, the career chosen for 10 of Cups is something in the family business. I'm not particularly sure what it is you do in the family business, something in the lines of water. I'm seeing a lot of water, and in the family business, maybe a winery, so that could be liquid. So yeah, water, something to do with liquid, or maybe an orange shop, I'm not sure, or a smoothie shop. On that regard, it's basically something to do with liquid. That's what I'm seeing most of 10 of Cups. So on 10 of Cups, you are not part of the family business, but you can be, as shown in the Page of Wands. But if you are trying to be back or going into the family business, the 10 of Wands is indicating it's gonna be a big ride, because basically you're a beginner, an apprentice, and you don't know much about the family business, but the fact is it's something that you really like, that you may actually be good about it. So that's the Page of Wands. Now when we go to 9 of Wands, basically you're just gonna be putting a lot of things in place, building your repertoire, your reputation, your credibility in the family business in the future. So there's a lot of work involved. So basically you're starting from the Page of Wands, and then going to 9 of Wands. What that says as well is that it's not a struggle for you. Usually you would have like 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, those kind of things. having those things first before, because you're just starting. But this is Nine of Wands. Basically, there's a lot of good work that you can do if you do get into the family business. And yeah, there's a lot of troubles as well, and a lot of things that you're guarded about and you're worried about. Sometimes you are overcompensating as well, because it is a family business, so you tend to overcompensate, try to do more, and just there's a lot of mental instability on that point. So just be careful in that. But there's really a lot of things, a lot of progress that I see if you do go in the family business. And at the end of the day, when you do think you've accomplished a lot in the family business, you will have another crossroads in the path. I'm not too sure whether, I think you're thinking if you are gonna succeed in the family business, or take over the family business from then on, or do something, strike something on your own, do your own business. So that's something that you will have to think about in the future. But again, there's going to be a lot of experience going through. There's a lot of work, a lot of tasks involved before you get to that point. But it is there. So just be, mindful of that it could happen in the future. Once more, let's add 2 cards. You have Tidy House and Mindful Groupthink. Yep. Okay. So what just this tells you is that there's a lot of things in your life right now that needs sorting. There's a lot of things that you are thinking about, and a lot of things to compartmentalize. All of these things in your head is a little too cluttered, and you don't know if you do want to pursue this family business. You gotta, take care of the things in your past. Hence, butterfly rebirth. You have to sort through the current things that you have, or go forward. Basically, that's it. Yeah. Mindful groupthink. Yeah, it just says that this is perfect for you because you love being in a community. You love being part of something that is, there's a lot of people involved. Also, you like being messy. I think from this tidy house, you like being messy. You like thinking of a lot of things at the same time, and that's where mindful comes in. It's also saying just try to, even though you like thinking a lot of things at the same time, go through all of them, just sort them out, categorize them, label them, have a set system for yourself so you can go about doing all these work that you have to do. Okay, that's the first career. Let's go to your second. Okay, for the next spread, again, we have the Devil, and then the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, yet again, and then a Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, the career is basically, there's not a best career for you. What it says is, whatever current career, current job that you have, it is, that industry in itself is the best career for you, one of the best careers for you. But the problem is that you feel trapped in it. You feel like you're not going forward. There's not any new things coming for you. This is what the Devil represents. And though it is the best industry, the current job that you have is not the best one. So you're probably thinking of quitting, resigning, and finding something new. Hence, you have the rebirth. That's why you're attracted to the butterfly. And yeah, also the job's already making you very emotional. It seems like whatever people say, there's a lot of emotions. You hate the people, you don't mind them. It's just, you try not to mind them, and you're very sensitive about already what they're saying, but you just act like everything's good, everything's well, and you try to just do the work, try to make the everyday seem like okay, but there's a lot of buzz going on, and it's just very emotional for you, and you just kind of really want to quit. That's where this is going. That's where the Queen of Cups is going. And then, yeah, although do be aware, if that's not happening right now, it will happen in the future. And then we have Two of Swords. It will come in the future where you have to decide quickly, because Queen of Pentacles is here. You'll be offered a new job, something with better pay. So yeah, Queen of Cups is here. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles is here. So yeah, there's gonna be something new for you in the future. You have to decide whether you stay or not. The cards are saying that you should quit, basically, your current job. Still in the same industry though. Stick to the same industry and get that new thing, that new salary, that new bonus. There's something coming, a new contract, something definitely coming your way in the future, okay? And let's add to the cards. Basically, Joyful Muse, Inspiration. Oops. Joyful Muse, Inspiration, and Radical Acceptance, the Beloved. Basically, it's just saying that whatever you have right now, you're lacking of inspiration. You do want that job right now that you have. You like the industry, but the current job that you have right now is just lacking inspiration, lacking something in life, lacking color, lacking vibrancy, lacking passion. That's basically it. And then when that comes in, you're just basically, I'm jumping ship, I'm moving on, because this is so much better. Like, yeah. So, that's it. Let's move on to your spread 3. So this is your third spread. Basically, it's the Queen of Wands, it's Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Now, from this spread alone, I think you're someone who wants to be on stage. You want to present, you want to be an actor, you want to be seen by the public, or an artist. You're creative, anything creative. I think it is a rebirth from the other choices in your cards, because this is something that I feel like hasn't surfaced for a while, but there is a big potential for you to be in the limelight, to be in the center of things, people adoring you, and you like that feeling, you like that approach. But I see the Chariot is here, and I think with this approach, you have other choices previously, those of the other two, which is starting a family business or staying on that career that you already have. This is completely different, because either or, this presentation, this job that you might have, which is on the creative side, is definitely something totally different, totally black and white. Like whatever you have right now, totally different from that. And then I think you have more control over these two things, either the family business or this thing about your current work. You have more control over that. Over here, you do have control over it, but you just don't know it. You're not too sure. But it's not, you don't see it that way. But you do have control. If you do get control over it, it's just going to be hard. It's just going to be something that you'll try to learn, try to put a handle on it. And it's going to be it's going to be a difficult ride, but it's worth it, I believe. And yeah, you may have to ask for help in the long run, because this is something totally different for you. But you like this. You already know that you like this. And yeah, you can see a career path for it. There's a lot of like the pay. You feel like the pay would be good. It's in a distance, but you feel like when you get there where you're supposed to be in this creative output, in this creative outlet, you know that you want to, the rewards are great. But 5 of Pentacles is also saying that, ask for help. Don't be afraid. Don't put everything on solo. Just because it is your career doesn't mean you're not allowed to ask for help. You need that. And yeah, it's then King of Wands, the rewards for this career path. Out of the 3, I feel like you're most fulfilled in this one, in accomplishment, not in emotional accomplishment, but in progressing, in putting out stuff, in being more proud and getting all the things that you dreamed of in your career, I feel like you're most proud of this one. You will be most proud. But then again, this is your choice. You go for this one, the 10 of Cups, or stay in your current life, in your current career. That's also fine. There's gonna be a promotion for this one. It's fine. Or you can just, be creative and Queen of Wands. It's up to you. So with this spread, let's get that more cards. Basically, just the Joyful Muse again, the Wall, and the Farther Gate. I don't know why this is 3, but I flicked it out and there's like 3. Usually I just go with this one, but this wanted to come. So I'll probably read it as like that, together instead of apart. Basically, Joyful Muse, it just resonates with a Queen of Wands, being in music, being an artist, being creative. Most likely this is a creative work. The other 2 things that I see aren't really that creative, sort of. But yeah, this is very creative work and something to do with passion. This has been a passion in your life. I see fire. Wands is about fire and taking control of that fire, that power within you. And I see that Joyful Muse about creative. It's a lot of pink energy as well. So it's something both mind and creative pursuit. So yeah. With this one, again, it just says the wall, the obstacles. It's basically just the 2 things. It just kind of magnifies whatever Chariot is, because it's either you let everything stay. This is a card, usually the wall's usually for non-action. You hit a wall and it's up to you if you want to get through, or just stay there or go back. So that decision is up to you. The Farther Gate is having that energy, that courage and willpower to move forward, to make decisions that you wouldn't really normally do. And yeah, that's a big step. That's a big change in your life. So if you read this together, it's just either or. Either you make that decision or not. It's totally up to you. As I said earlier, you might have other options. But then again, it's up to you. It's your life. So yeah, for some reason you're attracted to the Bloodstone. Bloodstone's immune stimulator, so it's mostly good for healing. Maybe carry it around. Maybe you're too frustrated, a lot of stress coming into your life. Maybe you need some healing in your life. So yeah, Bloodstone's good for that. If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, click on that subscribe button and click on the bell thing. Okay, see ya. Bye. Hey guys, if you've picked the elephant and the chevron amethyst over there, this is your spread, your best careers. Now, the cards are the Star, 2 of Cups, the World, and the Sun. Now, if you've already have a job, or a plan, it's mostly because of the Star, but I think whatever you have something currently, that's your best career. Or maybe you're targeting something like a promotion, something of a new business, anything that you're currently ongoing, you're already in the middle of. That's your target. There's something on the way for you. That is the best career for you. I mean, the cards are just saying, the Star even is saying that you're towards that. You're already on that direction and you're following it through. And just don't move away. Your career right now, whatever it is, maybe it hasn't started, but most likely it's already, like, you already have a foot on the ground. It's just, you've probably done the first step. That's it. Maybe you're not in the middle. You probably don't know what's going to happen in the near future, but whatever it is, you already have a step in the door and you do have a direction. You know where it's going. You know where you want to be. Okay? So that's what the Star is. The only thing that's blocking you is there's probably someone in the trenches as well, or if you just got hired, someone who was hired with you, or someone in the office or in your workplace that feels like you're in the same level. Just be careful of that person, because whatever it is that you want to do, he kind of wants to do it too. So he's kind of your competition and rival at the same time. Although you guys look chummy and there's nothing wrong with you guys in a personal level or in a relationship level, the only thing is he is your rival, he is your competition in getting ahead. So just be careful in balancing your personal relationship and your working relationship with him or her. Not quite sure. So there is that person in your life. Okay. But what I can see is that, yeah, either or. Maybe you guys are, I can't really see what type of gender, but yeah. I feel like it's in medicine. For some reason, I feel like you're in the field of medicine or chemistry, or yeah, in that sort of healing approach. In that, I don't know, you're probably a doctor, a nurse, or yeah, in that sort of environment. That's what I see. And yeah, the world is saying that, yeah, from having a star, a direction in which you can follow your career, you'll definitely achieve it. There's no doubt about that. You'll have everything that you need, all the accomplishments, accolades, goals, everything you want in your career, you'll definitely get it. And then the sun just, amplifies that power, that greatness that you're looking for, the reputation. I feel like you're more of a person who likes to stand out, and yeah, you'll definitely stand out. You'll definitely get what you want. There might be trials along the road, but don't forget, it's just for now. Everything is gonna go up. It's just a trial, an ending. This is just the beginning. That's what I see. This is just the beginning, and there will be an ending for your career where you want to go. So there's gonna be, I don't know what's after that, but whatever it is that you have planned for now, what you see yourself in the future, that will happen. Okay? So yeah, you are already in the path that you are probably destined to be in. Okay? So let's add 2 more cards. This is Cosmic Wound, the Divine Feminine, and Whale Song Resonating. There we go. So yeah, what Whale Song and Cosmic Womb is just saying, Cosmic Womb just, amplifies whatever the star is. You have something that you want, you already know it, you've conceived it, you've conceptualized whatever it is in your career. You're starting with it, but you just don't know what is it. You have an end goal, but you don't know what the middle parts are. So that part in itself is still brewing. As of this moment, you don't know what it is, but you know it's wonderful and it's great. And it's also about creativity. So I'm guessing you're more inclined in the chemistry department because you're probably developing a new drug or something, or yeah, some biology or something like that, because this is more of that persona, creativity. When you are in that sort of field, you need to be making creative choices because there's a lot of problems that needs to be solved, and being creative is one of them, one of good ways to solve them. And yeah, Whale Song Resonating, I think you should just take a break. A lot of this is from a star to the world, that transition itself, it's gonna be a lot of highs and lows in your life. The Whale Song just, tries to tell you to take a step back, take a break, and remember why you did this. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen in your life, challenges, obstacles, but Whale Song just tells you to just take a step back and, answer your calling. What do you really want? You already know what you want. Just, keep going back to that and then keep moving forward. Okay, so when you keep on moving forward, you probably get more out of whatever you planned before. So, Whale Song is also about, manifesting the things, more things in your life that you never thought possible. Just take a step back and answer your truth. Okay, that's it for the first spread, the first option. You'll have a second spread, so let's get to that. So this is your second spread. 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and 8 of Cups. Now, the 2 of Swords is basically a career in psychology, maybe a psychiatrist, someone who talks to troubled people, or in a police force maybe, or somewhere where there's interaction, where someone is being, in a negative situation and you try to help. That's what 2 of Swords is. That's a career. I think you're thinking about this a lot. I think this has a lot of influence in your life. Probably someone in the family or your friends have told you that you are probably suited to be in the police force or being a psychologist or of that sort of nature. But the thing is, with the 3 of Swords, if you do follow this career, you're probably stabbing your heart. It's just, this is, what do you call this? Logically, it is sound. Logically, it feels like it's the right thing to do because everybody keeps saying that and you feel like they're right. But your heart is not in it, totally not in that sort of area. So if you're thinking about doing this, you probably need to get over your feelings or your doubts and just go through with it. Force yourself to do it. If you really feel like you should do this, just ask yourself if you do. But the card says it's not really within your heart. It's not where you'll thrive. I feel like you're better off at option 1, but let's stick to option 2. This is it. And a 6 of Pentacles, you're probably just going to ask a lot of money, a lot of debt, I feel like. It's not a lucrative career. It's not the best paying job in the world. So yeah, it's not really a good thing for you if you go through here, whatever this is for you. And 8 of Cups just amplifies everything that I've said. You're gonna be walking away from all of other things, other career choices in your life, and probably family or relationships in your life that have been fulfilling because you chose this career. Okay, so that's an option. It's not actually a best option, but yeah, I think you're thinking a lot about this and it's been bugging you. That's why it showed in the cards. It's not the best option. So option 2 isn't really that great. Let's get more cards into the mix. Okay, so we have Root Girl, Me Talks, and Dream Thief. Now, usually I just draw 2 cards, but these 2 kind of got together. I don't know why. It's probably because Root Girl is, you have a passion in your life. I think it's option 1. You have a passion in your life, and Root Girl just says if you go here, you'll just, destroy that passion. You'll just suck it in your heart, bury it deep, and just, forget about it. That is what Root Girl means. When Me Talks comes, it says whenever you feel like, this owning your passion, putting it deep down in yourself, suppressing it, do a detox. Find something that makes you happy. Go with the whale song earlier. It's about water. I feel like there's a lot of water cards. I feel like you'll be most happy in water. In probably you're a surfer, a diver, or a swimmer. I'm not too sure, but it's really you de-stressing, going back to what makes you feel happy. And water, I feel like, is something that makes you happy. So whenever you try to suppress your feelings for the option 1, maybe, try to detox. That's it. And Dream Thief is just saying you're refusing your true calling. So this is, if you go to this choice, you're definitely refusing option 1 because option 1 is like so totally great. I don't know. So I don't know if you still choose this. I'm just like saying go with option 1. Yeah. For the third spread, we have 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 8 of Wands. Now, this career is mostly something to do with outdoors and traveling. and something to do with moving along and trying to explore new places. That's maybe you're a vlogger, I'm not sure. Or what I see mostly is probably you're an archaeologist, a treasure hunter of some kind. I think that's what you want to do. That's something that you've tried thinking about. Because of the nature of 5, 10, and 8, I mean, all of these three together, the way that I see it is you're in a way of a treasure hunter or archaeologist or a traveler. You tend to try to discover new things. And when you don't, you feel like it's the end of the world and it's not great. But you pick yourself up to the promise of finding something new, something great. So maybe treasure. I don't know. If you're a traveler or a vlogger, you go to a different place, try new food, all of these things. But then you discover that, once you find it, it's not really what you're looking for, so you try again. Once you try again, there's a feeling going back that this might not be it. You might not try to find it. You feel unsatisfied, but then the promise of something new arrives again. Then you try again. This kind of circle goes back and forth. That's why I feel like this, with the way the cards were laid out, it feels like that kind of career is something you'd actually enjoy. I don't know, but yeah, that's where I see it. I don't know what kind of specific career it is, but mostly it's about traveling and moving from place to place. And yeah, that's where it is. Let's draw 2 more cards. That's Jeweled Web Connectivity and Stranger Curiosity. It's just, I don't know, it just amplifies it even further. Jeweled Web is about finding things in different places. You have this feeling that I want this, and then you go to that and you expect to find that feeling, but then you find something more. It's a sense like if you're a treasure hunter, if you're a traveler, you go to a place expecting to see a scenery, but instead of seeing a scenery, you discover a village, you discover people, you discover new food, you discover treasures, you discover artifacts, and all of these things that you never thought that would come. Basically, that's the 10 of Pentacles as well, and then you're surprised. But at the same time, you're like doubting yourself that is that what I really want? That's 5 of Cups. And then but then you wake up again and see Stranger of Curiosity is about, exploring new things, trying something new that you haven't tried before. That's 8 of Wands. So you see where I'm getting at. It's a circle of things going back and forth. This thirst of adventure, this thirst of wanting something more out of life, finding something else and discovering something else, being disappointed by your discovery and then being pushed to another discovery. It's this circle of passion for you. So this is an option for you. It's kind of tiring, but if you feel excited about it, if it resonates with you, go ahead and pick option 3. It sounds like a great ride, a great traveling experience. So yeah. That's it for all of the options. You have 1, 2, and 3. Let me just get that. 2, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, so it's up to you really what you want to do in your life. You have your choices. You have the obvious choice, you have the doubtful choice, and you have an eccentric choice. So yeah, it's up to you. That's your spread. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and click subscribe button and that bell button down there. Okay? See ya. Oh, before I forget, Chevron Amethyst. You're probably attracted to it for some reason. It gives you a clear set of mind. It focuses your goals. So maybe this is your thing. Maybe have a Chevron Amethyst to try and get through all of your, issues and problems, and maybe you'll get to solve it. Okay? So, yeah, that's it. Bye! Hey guys, if you pick the Elk Nobility card or the Green Calcite, this is your spread. Okay, so what we have is the reverse of Death, the reverse of 3 of Pentacles, Five of Swords, upright, and King of Cups, upright. Okay. So basically, this career is something to do with agriculture. I feel like you're more of a nature person, probably farming, or probably something to do with agriculture. As I said, planting, landscape architecture, all of these other nature-based careers. I feel like one of those could probably potentially be your career. The fact that it's reversed, it's probably not yet in your destiny. I mean, it's in your destiny, but it's probably not in your current situation right now. Presently, it's probably something in passing only for you. You've thought about it once or twice. You've gone ahead and researched about it, but actually making it happen probably isn't what's happening right now. So this is something you aspire to do, not something you're already going through, or there's a pathway currently for you to go there. So this could be something new for you. Also, with the Three of Pentacles reversed over here, it says that the way forward for this to actually work for you is asking help, getting people to help you in a way of resources, supplies, or actually just sharing their knowledge, or that could probably be studying or something of that sort, seeking out people to help you. That's the main thing if you really want this career to happen for you. Also, what we see here in the Five of Swords, because this Five of Swords and then Three of Pentacles both involve people and relationships. What I see on Five of Swords is there are going to be people against you achieving this, people who don't think you can do it. And the way Three of Pentacles is saying is that the people that are supporting you, the people who want you to succeed, aren't in your current circle as of now. So the people that you keep right now are the people who are against you, or at least doesn't support you getting into this career. So you are pretty much surrounded with negative people. So try to find the people that are actually right for you. Also, with the King of Cups, if you do, however, get through all of these, get people to support you, do the action, do the work, it's a very fulfilling job for you. It will be something that you never thought that you could do. And when you actually do it, you'll be surprised that you actually love it. And that's a good feeling all throughout. So for this career, I feel like there is a big potential for you to succeed. So yeah, also with Five of Swords, if you're a religious person or you believe in a higher being that guides you, Five of Swords is also telling you to actually, consult with your higher being, your God, whatever religion you have. And yeah, if you're not such a person, then rely on your intuition, rely on your gut, rely on your feelings when you do decide, or whatever challenges that you go through. Okay, so there's a lot of negative influences and the people supporting you are not there. Okay, let's get more cards in. We have Caterpillar upright, which stands for opportunity. The farther gate is, can you see that? Okay, yeah, and that's on reverse. What you have here is that the caterpillar represents opportunity for you to actually have all these things in the future. If you do take up this career, there's a lot of opportunities for you that will pop up, a lot of things for you to grow, to learn that you haven't seen right now, because Caterpillar is opening your eyes for them, transforming yourself to see the opportunities, the resources that you can get. So if you're having trouble, if you feel like you don't know where to start, Caterpillar is here. It's letting you know that there is a way to start, there is a pathway for you to succeed, and you just have to keep on changing. Open yourself up to transformation, to change. This is what this card is all about, because you don't get to see or get to really go through what you want to do especially here, something to do with nature. You're probably going to start a farm, I'm not too sure, or a nursery or a plant business, flower business, all of these things. So yeah, with that, I feel like there's opportunities around there. So with Caterpillar, it signifies you to take that opportunity, take that step forward. There's always going to be a next step forward, so don't worry about that. The farther gate is, the problem with the farther gate in the reverse is that there's that step, that initial step. You know, the first step is always the hardest. I know I keep talking about the first step. It's because it hasn't happened yet. I don't see you doing anything about it yet. So once you do, this is just the block. This is the first step for you, is the block, the hesitation, the procrastination, all of these things. It's up to you. Okay, so the farther gate is pushing yourself, getting that first step forward, and you'll succeed. You'll definitely succeed. King of Cups is here. Okay, so the only thing that I see are actually negative people surrounding you and not having enough support. But if you succeed in getting the right people and believing in yourself, you get the King of Cups and you'll be happy in doing that. So yeah, the only hard part, the most difficult part that I see is the first step forward, the first step of claiming that you actually want to do this kind of career. Okay? Right, that's your first spread. Let's go on your second. So elk people, this is your second spread. What we have is Seven of Wands upright, reverse, Knight of Swords, and then Seven of Cups upright, and then the reverse of Two of Swords. Okay, this signifies this career that you have. I think it's the current job that you have right now. The Seven of Wands signify that it's a very challenging job. It's a very job that's hard for you. I don't know if it's physically, mentally, or emotionally, but getting up in the morning and doing this kind of work is kind of really taxing for you. But you know the goals, you know there is a goal, there is success, and you see that. The problem is it's a long climb for you to get there. And then as we see with the Knight in reverse, this is something, I feel like this is a mental problem, like a mental career, a career where you put maybe accountancy, mathematics, you're a teacher, or you're doing an office work. I'm not too sure what it is, but I feel like on the level of working towards daily task and every day, I feel like the way this task, this career it doesn't match up with how you are intellectually, or it doesn't give you the intellectual satisfaction, or it's too hard for you. It doesn't match. So when we're looking for careers, of course we want to have something that matches our minds, our intellect, or our physical stuff. But with this one, it just doesn't match with you. It doesn't fulfill you mentally. So with that said, we have Seven of Cups here. What the Seven of Cups in this position says that this career that you have right now, it's not going great. Seven of Cups is just opening the doors to different things and giving you different options. There are other options out there that could really be for you. This career that you have right now, it's not it. There is something towards it, but it's not for you. Maybe for some other people it's a great career path, but it's not for you. Okay? More so here in Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords always signifies an options. I'm having trouble with that word, signifies. I feel like it's significant. I keep putting two together. But yeah, Two of Swords in reverse tells you that there's two options. Either you stay or you don't. But it's in reverse. So what that says is don't pick anything of the sort. If this, I feel like there's a career path for this. Either you do left or right, but still in the same kind of industry. Two of Swords is telling you you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be, if you pursue this in the future, you're going to be stuck there. You'll see that once you get like probably a year or 2 years down the track and you still are in this kind of career, you'll find yourself stuck in it and you can't move forward. You feel like this is not the career, but I don't have anything else, so I'm stuck with this. And that's sad. So right now, Seven of Cups is signifying that there are other options out there and you gotta do it now, or at least in the near future. You can't be stuck on this. Okay? Let's add cards. We have Vanishing Mirror and Lay of the Land, both in reverse. So Vanishing Mirror, what's funny about Vanishing Mirror is just Vanishing Mirror on an upright tells you that you have whatever ego you've built up, you have to destroy that. But it's on reverse, so that means you haven't even tried. Whatever you're stuck here, it's just telling you to destroy that persona, that persona of you being in this career, that career path. It tells you to stop it, to destroy whoever that career path, who you feel like you will be in the future, who is stuck. Destroy that now before you get any further. You got to stop doing this. I don't know what you're doing, but you got to stop it. And then we have Lay of the Land, which is on reverse. I feel like a lot of this career, the reason you got this career was because of your family. If you tell them that you're gonna leave this career, they're probably gonna tell you it's a wrong idea. And yeah, I feel like even the first spread, there's an influence of people, probably your family as well. But with a 34 Lay of the Land, it signifies the people around you, your family, your siblings, mom and dad. I'm not too sure. Probably just related by blood. They don't really like you moving away from this career. But you gotta listen to yourself. This is not the career. Okay? That's it for second spread. Let's go to the third one. Okay, this is the third spread. So what we have right now is Page of Cups, a Knight of Swords again, upright, and then a Knight of Wands upright, and then 10 of Pentacles upright. So all of them are upright cards, so we'll see. Now, Page of Cups, the career the Page of Cups is saying is that it's already something that you're interested in. It's probably a hobby or an interest that you've found that you're actually into, but you never really thought of it as a career. So with this kind of career, this job, I think you've already started it. You're already doing it. I don't know what kind of interest it is, but yeah, this is something very new for you. This is something you think that you're just doing because you like it. And that's what Page of Cups is. I don't particularly see any kind of career, I mean the actual job around it, but this is an interest, a hobby that you've started. And more to that, I feel like with the Knight of Swords over here, you're in your own head. You feel like it's not a career path and it's not going to satisfy you. But the thing is, we have Knight of Wands here. Now, a lot of Knight energy, but because the swords and the wands are pretty much kind of contrasting, where wands are actually action. They're cards of action, and then with Knight, it's always about energy moving forward. With the Knight of Sword being in this position, it's like you're backing away from the action, from your true calling, which is this. It's saying that if you want to do this, you keep telling yourself that you're not worth it. It's this interest itself, that passion, that career is not worth it for you to do, and you don't know how to manifest it. You don't know how to materialize this career, this interest into an actual paying job. And then you have the Knight of Wands here. It's totally contrasting because it tells you you can succeed if you put a lot of effort, you put a lot of passion, you put a lot of drive into it. It's just about doing the action because you're already doing it. Now like take it over, take it up, take it into a next level. So this is like a level down and then a level up. So that's what you do. I don't know how you want to do that, but you are getting in yourself in your head. Also, another signifier for this one, or is that a word? A another card tells us this one is that there might be someone that can help you to actually move forward with this interest, to make it into a job that actually pays. And then when you have 10 of Pentacles here, this is really a good thing, because 10 of Pentacles signifies finances. And there's gonna be, it feels like a lot of people, because a lot of people don't think you will succeed, but 10 of Pentacles here says that in the future, a lot of them will probably concede and tell you, oh wow, you're really earning. And 10 of Pentacles over there, it just feels like whatever this career is, it starts something bigger. It's a bigger thing for you, and it's really, really successful, and you should be proud of that. You should look forward to that. You should let that be a hope for you to take action. Okay, don't get into your head a lot, and I feel like there's too much influence for you to stop. You're like too rational. You're too rational, and you keep saying like pessimistic stuff to yourself not to move forward, and it's just an interest. Okay, moving forward, we do have gathering around the power of community and repairing the veil, forgiveness, which is reversed. Okay, so with the gathering around the power of community, again, it's like you're the first spread. It's about getting the people. You don't have the right people in your circle. I don't know why you keep such people around you. It's probably your friends, but you listen to the wrong crowd. It's always the wrong crowd around you. If you want to be successful in your career, stop listening to your friends right now. Find new friends who actually support you, because I feel like why you're so pessimistic here is probably because of the people you keep, because you're so negative as well. They are negative as well, so that repels, that comes back to you, and it says that you're negative. So stop with the people around you, okay? They're not really good for you. Look for people who actually support you and support what you want to do, okay? And then with repairing the veil of forgiveness, it's on reverse. The problem here is I feel like I keep seeing family for some reason in your cards. In the future, there probably is going to be an issue about your family and your career. They probably don't think you'll be successful or something. It's just, there's going to be drama involved if you do take this path away from, I keep saying your second spread. If you take that, remember the second spread is your current career. If you take this, if you quit this job and you take this one, there's going to be drama. So I feel like repairing the veil has that drama. There's going to be a lot of drama for you if you want to succeed. Again, get some help for you to proceed, because I feel like your support system comes from your family, but because your family are so negative against your different career choices, it's going to spiral into something really, really hard for you, really negative, and it will impede your success towards this goal. Okay, so yes, that's it. Just a reminder again, this is your choice. At the end of the day, you can stick towards what you're currently doing right now, or you can start something in the plant nature business, or you can make that interest that you are doing already into an actual career. So at the end of the day, this is your choice. You can follow any of the three or follow nothing, do something else. But so these are just the best careers in life. The choices are still up to you. Okay, so you have green calcite over here. For some reason, you're attracted to green calcite. maybe buy a stone of green calcite or an accessory of green calcite. It could help you achieve success. Okay, that's it. If you like this, if the spread, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more readings like this, go ahead and click on subscribe. All right, that's it. See you on the next video. Hey guys, if you pick the Racoon, this is your first spread. We have Six of Wands on reverse, reverse of Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles upright, reverse of Death. Now, what this career basically is about, you know, influencing people. I feel like you're an influencer, a vlogger, a journalist, a writer, or someone that actually is, you know, talking to people. Like you want to say something to people. That's basically what the Six of Wands is. And you're kind of a messenger type. And it's on reverse because of the fact that it's probably something you've thought about recently, but you haven't really actioned it. You're not going towards this career at all. You've thought about it. You've probably seen something on the internet, on TV, and you thought about, you know, being kind of that person, whether you're a writer or something, but you didn't really put an action to it. You didn't really make an action of it. It's not there. You didn't do it. And then Four of Swords in reverse says that you're kind of lazy. With the way with this one is that the fact that you're not actioning it is because you're just letting it be. You're just content with other people doing that career and not you yourself. And you're just, you know, being laid back. And that's a problem. If you want this career, you gotta do something about it. Because this is for Seven of Pentacles. This is probably just completely the reverse of it. The reverse of Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles says if you put a lot of effort into it, if you try to do something out of this, there will be big rewards. And I think you're a money kind of person, and I see a lot of money, a lot of fruitful outcomes with this career, and that's basically it. And the only thing that's stopping you from right now from getting this is being lazy and not really fulfilling your dreams around it. Okay, and then when we see the reverse of Death, it's just signifying that other than, you know, a lot of outcomes, fruitful outcomes out of this career, it's basically a start for something good, something better, something that you haven't really dreamed about, something that you probably cannot conceive. So that reverse Death is just, it's something. It's definitely something that is a good start for you, but it just hasn't registered yet. I mean, it crossed your mind, but you haven't really done anything about it. And that's kind of sad. So let's look at more cards. We have Netcaster in reverse and Ancestral Lands in reverse. So what the Netcaster says is that it just says that this and this, it's kind of the combination of that. It says you have to be prepared for something. You have to cast your net into the ocean and get the fish. Be prepared. Be prepared in casting the net so all the fish comes in. So that kind of tells you that you have, for this kind of line of work, you got to get prepared. You have to be, do the research, do the work, do the apprenticeship, or whatever it takes for you to achieve this. You got to do that. But being in reverse, you haven't even started. You completely not started. It's just, it kind of supplements or just signifies that you really haven't started anything. It just keeps saying, the cards keep saying, you haven't really started anything about it, and you got to do something about it if you want this rewards. And with the lay of the land, I feel like it's a reversed, and I feel like the people around you, especially your family, they're not really, when you say that to them, when you say this, you've probably said it in passing, or you've probably talked about it in one of conversations with them. They're not really on board with it. They don't see you doing this, whatever this influential career is. So they don't see that. And that's an obstacle for you to overcome, because you have to believe in yourself. You got to get up with your butt and actually do the work. Okay, so yeah, that's for your first career choice, first spread. Let's look at your second. Hey Raccoons, for your second spread, you have Ace of Cups reversed, upright for Ace of Wands, reverse for 8 of Cups, and then 2 of Cups upright. So this career is something to do with water. It's probably that you're a seaman or a surfer, a swimmer, or probably someone who has a juice stand, a distillery, a winery. All of these water things, water businesses, water career types, I feel like that's you. It's a general reading, so it could be anything. Also, in reverse, though, it means like, I feel like you haven't gotten around into loving it, or you haven't put enough passion to actually make it into a career. It's probably an interest of yours or something that you do occasionally, but the fact that it's reversed means like it's something that hasn't come into realization for you. That's something that you want to do as well. Maybe from the first spread, it's another choice for you that could be a career, but it doesn't really register as a career for you. It's probably just a hobby or interest. More so, we have the Ace of Wands over here on this position, and that actually means that you haven't really taken the time to embrace it. You do it, you do it, but you don't really like full on embrace and own the career like you want to. There's a possibility that you could, and you should, because with the fact with 8 of Cups here, the cards is telling you you have a choice in this career. It's a good career, and don't turn your back on it. Try your best to actually love it. Try to put some effort, more effort into it, some passion into it. And that's what these two are saying. And yeah, with its 2 of Cups over here, it also tells you that it's a good one. There's a lot of things that you can accomplish with this one. Relationships could be started, good business relationships could be started, and a lot of, fulfillment for you on a daily basis. That's what this card is saying. So don't turn yourself away from it, because it might really be a good thing. And I see a lot of water cards here, and it's really something to do with that. You're probably someone who's more of a flowy type person who goes with the flow, not really one to actually step up. You're more of a reactive person rather than a proactive person. So try not to be too much of that. Also with the cards of Drifter and Guardian of Venus over here, Drifter is reversed. Again, another water card. It's like you're more of, really go with the flow. You don't really feel like stepping forward or taking an action, which you lack. You sorely lack in this spread the fire card. It just says like you're more of the water type and you just go with it. You don't really take action, which you need. And when you see Guardian of Venus, rest and renewal here on this position, it usually says you need a lot of rest. But at this position, I think you have too much of it. You're on your bum too much and resting too much. You're already grounded too much. That's a lot of earth card and then water card. You're just really in a sit still position, and that's really, really wrong. Okay? You need to, if you want to make this happen, you really need a lot of fire, a lot of action in yourself for you to succeed. Okay? That's for your second spread. We'll go to the third spread. Hey Raccoon, this is your third spread. We have reverse Ace of Swords, upright Queen of Pentacles, upright or reverse Page of Wands, and then reverse of 7 Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and then Knight of Pentacles. So they're bunched up like this because I consider them as a one card. The way I shuffled it earlier, 3 just came out for this one. So There's a meaning behind that, so I'll explain later. And then we'll focus here on the Ace of Swords. So what the Ace of Swords basically tell us is that you're right now in this video, you're probably studying, doing a graduate program or an undergraduate program or something of a certificate, probably not too sure what it is, but you're basically studying. And the reason you took up that vocation, that career path, is because you probably think there's going to be a lot of money involved. At the end of the day, you'll probably get a lot of rewards physically, so that could be a lot of money involved. It could probably be a lucrative career according to everyone, or according to the research you've done. But there's a but. The third card here is Page of Wands. It's telling you it's not going to be that. Page of Wands is a person, a woman, a man starting to do something with passion and they're enjoying it. It's basically telling you it's not going to be enjoyable. It's not going to be something that you're wanting to do for the rest of your life, or at least in some years, in a couple of years. It's not a good career path for you. So it's telling you, Page of Wands, telling you whatever this is, stop it right now, because it's not going to go anywhere. With this, it's very adamant. What's going to happen is, if you do pursue this career, finish the studying, get into a job in line with this career, if you do a lot of hard work in it, whatever hard work you put into it, it's going to soil. It's not going to fruit. It's not whatever salary or financial goals you have for this career, it's not going to come true. You basically work hard and then nothing comes out of it. And then the relationships that you will have are bad around this career. The people that you will see, instead of bringing you up, supporting you into this career, they're going to just put you down. This is really bad. And then Knight of Pentacles, it's telling you, like, at the end of the day, if you want to be that person who has a lot of budget, who can do a lot with their finances, who have extra money, person with that kind of person, it's just not going to be you. Okay? It's just not. So whatever it is that you're studying for, it's not the right career for you. Let's get more cards. We have Sky Bridge here, and then the Wall Obstacles here. So what that says is that Sky Bridge is basically either committing to something or not committing to something. Either or. There's no in between. Whether you want this career to work or not, commit to it. Okay? But with all the other spreads influencing this card, it tells you not to commit. Stop doing this, whatever it is. Even if you're just beginning to study, or if you just put a class in, attended the class, it just started, stop it right now. It's not for you. Just don't commit to it. If you have one bit of hesitancy left in you, 1%, or something that is doubtful inside of you, stop it. Just really stop it. Do not commit, whatever it is. Do not. Whatever this career is, do not. Also, the wall here, the obstacles, especially in this part of the spread, this last position, it just heightens the fact that whatever it is, if you do pursue this, it's gonna be really dark for you. It's a very, very challenging career for you, financially, physically, relationship-wise, emotionally. This is not the right career for you. I don't know how much I can stress that, but yeah, just stop. You do have, however, other options, which is something to do with water and something to do with influencing people through yourself, through your writing, but giving messages and all of these things. These are better careers for you. And the only thing that I feel like would be the trouble about these ones is that you're lazy. So yeah. So whatever it is that this one, just stop it, okay? Just please stop this one and this one, pursue these. So yeah, of course, these are only 3 options, At the end of the day, it's you who's making that choice, who's you that's making that selection for yourself. And maybe you should purchase a rose quartz. You're definitely attracted to it. And yeah, it might help you through the day, especially with your relationships. Rose quartz is good for that. And that's it. I think there's nothing more. And I hope you enjoy that. If you did, give me a like. If you want to see more spreads like this, do subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, if you are not attracted to the spirit animals before, this is your reading. Basically, just pick out a personal choice of which spirit animal you think is right for you. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Now, if you already found that spirit animal, please put down that animal on the comments down below, and then we'll make a reading for that in the future. Okay? Thanks for that. Please do give this a like and subscribe.